Howdy, I'm Adam Yellen. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. We're just gonna get back into it.
All
There's
the
one I want to
strangers
do,
were gone. What could it mean?
but I
Stanley
can't
decided
remember
to
how
go
to
to the
get there.
meeting room. Perhaps
What
he
did
had
that say?
simply missed a memo.
Oh, just meeting today. Okay. I'm taking my bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms,
This will
and a
always be
wave of
my bucket.
comfort rushed over him.
Wait a second. Is there a way to get in there? There's gotta be. Oh, these are locked. Oh, pfft, forgot about that. Okay, alright. No? Heh, nice. Let's see. Oh, the new content is gone. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I think I need to go to the right one, to the one that I want to get to.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling
Was.
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes. My bucket will always
And
be
here
with me.
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
Was this better
Bucket
than
is
the
always
meeting
right.
room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
And we move on. Okay.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
How dare you, the bucket is never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
That might be the one that I want to go to. No, no, this is it.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
Yeah.
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Yes, this is the one I wanted to go to, because last time I jumped off and went there. But now I want to ride it over there.
Good,
said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something
Oh,
up there
there's
I
a-
need you to do.
Stanley did not question why
there's
or
a
how
thing.
this bucket was speaking to him.
A Stanley
It should have alarmed him,
No.
of course,
How
because
do I get
buckets
that one?
can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and
It
he
did.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yes. Always follow the bucket. The bucket knows all.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Whatever you say.
Stanley once again obeyed
He's my best
blindly.
friend. Oh, that might not be a good idea. Oh, Jesus. What the
Now
fuck?
pick up the phone.
Okay.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Is there a swinging light? Oh,
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
bucket will
Once
be with
upon a
me
time,
forever,
I
okay?
gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
I mean, you're
And
not
then,
wrong.
very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
It did. Oh, I can move. I thought it was a cutscene. It's fine. Okay. Where's my bucket? There's my bucket. Ah, bucket. Oh, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press Q to take me to work with you. Oh. Can't go that way. That closed on me. Oh,
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
yes it does.
Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
No, it's not. I believe in the bucket. T to take me back home with you. And we're
Lately,
back home.
I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional
have
like this, obsessing over an inanimate
Sunset.
metal object? I want to say
How
something
dare
to
you,
him, but
narrator.
I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
I won't, because I only listen to bucket. Press V to go back to... Okay. Yep, we're back.
Try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Nope.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will
I don't
ever
care what you
truly
say.
do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location
walk
to a
through
different
the
location.
chair.
That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
I don't care what you say. Don't listen to the loud man. Press B for us to go back home.
You see, He's not listening.
I'm not,
He's
you're right.
still taking orders from the bucket.
Why is it so
You know,
much
once
darker in
upon a
here?
time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
So I have to ignore anyone in your life except for me. We're getting a little spicy there,
I suppose
Bucket.
He doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket. This
I will
old,
cling
empty
to the bucket.
This sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice
See,
shine.
he's coming around to the bucket. Yes. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press P to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a
No.
little
Why are you turned away?
I'm trying to say, sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
He's finally coming
Like it would
around.
be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Yes. Press I to relive the same day with me over and over. Whatever you say, Bucket.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular
standing
bucket?
on a lamp. Huh. But it's my bucket. Go home, to work, to home, to work, to home.
Oh no, I'm having feelings.
Don't take my bucket now.
Bucket. No,
Oh.
no.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh
Why
my.
do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps.
Oh my.
If I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes.
No, you can't have my bucket.
Tell me what to do in this
can't.
troublesome situation.
You can't have my bucket.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
Don't you
Give
dare
it to
take
me.
my bucket.
Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it.
Close
or
your
I-
eyes. No. Ah. Go back to work, Stanley. Bucket, is that you? Bucket? Bucket, are you here?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Bucket?
Could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Bucket!
meeting room. Perhaps
He's
he
still
had
here.
simply missed a memo. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away
Bucket.
as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Will forever be my bucket. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get this Stanlerine.
Stanley clutched the
Yeah,
bucket.
we're gonna go to the
tightly
right.
his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Yeah,
telling him
you're
that the
same thing.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Uh-huh.
And here it
Yep.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
It's fine.
Stanley
Okay.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay, I guess
And so
we
the
will.
two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
No, we didn't. Aha! That's right, me and the bucket will be...
I'm glad you found your way here. I
Oh?
knew you'd find this place.
Oh. Oh my.
You see,
This
your
is-
friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
I swear, if you try to take
If
away my
this
bucket,
bucket
don't you
is
dare.
around everywhere,
Why
the
is there a
bucket
baby?
Isn't even from the original Stanley parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic
Are you
characters from
the
the
narrator?
first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
But
Yes, I
bucket
know
is
I'm the
love.
one who gave you
Bucket
the
is
bucket,
life.
But you're spending too much time with it.
This is my
Don't you want
bucket.
another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
You know what? I'll indulge you, but I'm taking the bucket
Look
with
at
me.
that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh my god.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great
Oh,
jokes
jeez.
from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's
Fair
do
enough.
it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
Okay.
But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I'm not giving up the bucket. I'm not. It's not happening. I'm not giving up the bucket, narrator. Don't make me. I will choose this bucket over my own life.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
No.
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh God.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much
Not as much
personality
as
that
Bucket.
To me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't
Not
you
as
agree?
much as bucket. No, I do not agree.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer
Trying
does?
to take my bucket.
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I don't want to say goodbye. How do I turn you off?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't
I am
destroy
not
your
giving
bucket.
it the
Destroying
bucket.
buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you say, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
It doesn't,
Well, you
because
see,
it's not
if
the
you were
bucket.
to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits.
No,
What
it's not.
other object in this game can you even say that about?
The bucket.
Closet? Certainly not.
The
I wonder
bucket.
what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very
Jeez.
upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We
I'm
can't
not
get back to the classic
getting rid of
Stanley
it.
Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn
It's
bucket.
not happening.
Quickly now, the fans are waiting.
No,
Give
they're
the
not.
Fans, Stanley, give the fans
I
what they
refuse.
want. Hurry and
No. What is this? It's very bright, is what it is.
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
It was alright. Interesting design. Flawed reasoning for it. The bucket is all we need. Yes, I shall never give up my bucket. But yeah, that was something. More buckets. All the buckets. And buckets. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Stanley Parable. Yeah, as always, make good choices, and bye-bye.